The dungeon update. This update brings a lot more to Gorilla Tag, like more monsters, a different way to get in the maze, and even different cosmetics. It also brings glitches and stuff that you can miss in Gorilla Tag's new update. If you haven't been able to make it because you have school or summer's not even here, there are 5 things that you missed in Gorilla Tag's new update. With the new map, always comes with brand new glitches. So you might want to stick around, because it gets a little bit crazy. And I bet you won't even know at least one of these 5 things. With an extra one being the subscribe button. Please consider hitting the subscribe button. We're so close to 300k. And for every new subscriber, 1 C4 gets placed in this room. So please subscribe if you want to add to the... Okay, how about we just get on to the 5 things? With number 1 obviously being the basement. Where did all these people come from? There's absolutely so much to talk about in the basement. And with this new so much to talk about in the basement. That's new. Starting off, they have brand new lava lamps. There's a tiny detail, but all of them were green. Kind of like this one right here. Looked a lot different. Just like the pond, they used the coloring and put it all around. There's a green, blue, and even pink one. I think it's time we get on to the main thing, the maze. Inside the maze, you will now notice that there's 4 different monsters. Red, yellow, pink, and blue. But they're actually missing the dark blue color that used to be here. I am now tiny outside of, that. And I'll get to this in glitches later. As going in here is really, really difficult because it lags and glitches so much. There's tons and tons of secrets. Tons of secrets inside of this map. Okay, stay away. Like last time, you could jump on one of these and they actually can't even... Could you not? Okay, find monster, jump on lamp, and stay on the lamp. Where are you going? Don't go red, and you don't go through the ground. You can just run straight past them, too. Get much more time to find... This allows you so much more time to find out where you need to go to get tiny inside this map. Honestly, I find this super cool because it helps you actually get through the map. As you notice, if I do hop on some of them, they actually walk away, and some of them won't. Another thing you will notice is these boxes right here. If you go above, you can look down. Well, it's just nothing. And they're not used for anything at all. As always, for beating the maze, you always get a prize. And it's kind of hard to get. Well, except this time, you can just stick your hand in there, and, then you go. You unlock it. Okay, let's see how it looks. Bro, what is this? This is terrible. Back into the maze, not only can you jump on these, you can actually jump on the monsters. It'll go red, it'll... Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention one thing that only 1% of players knew. Every other monster inside the game acts normally, but the pink one actually drags you down from where you're at. So the red, the yellow, blue one does not take you off any of the torches. The yellow one... Okay, as I do this, you want to hop on the head and get on top of the torch, wait for it to go red. You can jump off and actually jump on the monkey's head. Okay, now why would you? Not really much else to this, and that is about everything that changed inside of, well, the dungeon. Now it's time to get on to number 2, and there's not a lot of this. The cosmetics. Now I put the cosmetics here because next I'm going to be doing glitches, and there's so many that you can do in the game. So just stick around and you're going to see some crazy glitches that you can actually do with no mods. Starting off in the shop, this is what you're going to want to grab. This, and even this. And now that you've made it all the way to the mirror, you're gonna want to equip the wings. Okay, you don't need this, but it's like really funny. But if you do notice when I move around, it has like the sparks and little effects. And that's really it with the wings. Now grabbing... Why does it look like that? And if you have played, you do know this. It doesn't show on the camera, but every time you talk, it breathes fire. But not only that, it actually affects other cosmetics. It also kind of sticks to wherever you're, you know, talking towards. And I'm gonna get to that in a minute. I asked a couple people for some cosmetic myths, and we're gonna try that in 1 second. The faster that you actually move with the tail and wings, the more that it moves, for, you know, back and forth. So if I were to place some C4 over here, and next with the dice, these are actually the unreleased cosmetics from last year. And these are really fun and they can just bounce off of walls and land literally anywhere. This one isn't much, but it's just an arrow that makes a regular slingshot noise. On to one of the coolest cosmetics and slingshots they've ever released. If you haven't played, you wouldn't know, but it actually sets everything on fire. One thing you might have actually not known about the dice is if you throw it on the ground, you can actually pick it right back up and throw it again. Also, if you roll this 6 right here, it actually makes a 6, it makes that, you know, shooting star thing. So for each of the dice, the highest number is what makes a little poop. This is also one of the only crossbows to lay sideways on your chest. The bow and arrows do it, except the slingshots. So that brings us on to number 3. My favorite part is glitches. Every update has them, and each time they just get crazier and crazier. Starting our first one, heading all the way into dungeon map, this wind tunnel. This is the biggest issue in its entire game. If you hang... Okay, no, let me out. Let me out. No, please. Let me out. Let me out. No. Yeah, here's another issue in glitches. You can't get outside the... Okay, I just soft locked myself. No way. And if you don't know what soft locking is, let me just break it down for you. help me, help me. I can't get out. I'm stuck. Okay, now going back down in here, if you do want to go to the side of this, put your hand in and then press your body against the side. Okay, don't take me. This allows you to be on the outside of it while being small. But, like, it just throws you. I wonder what happens if I go down here. Oh. As I talked about earlier, you can actually be outside the map and be tiny. And, yeah, you can't jump anywhere or literally go anywhere. It's hard to get into, but easy to escape. Another thing I noticed is I can actually tame all of the monk guys. What? That is these little guys. Show you step by step of how you can tame them and basically never get hit. Notice how when I stand on it, it does nothing. But when I'm inside, it actually drops me to the ground. Okay, I did it first try and my hand's right there. So that's a perfect sign. Then you can do whatever you want, but you mainly want to go near monk guy or put your body into it. So you want to go near monk guy and put your body in the corner. You'll glitch out and start spazzing, but don't worry, it's part of the process. But once you do that, okay. And as I said, there's no way at all to get out of this. No. I just reloaded my game, did the glitch again, and loaded into a lobby, and they're gone. But if you're wondering what it looked like this. No, don't end me, no. Yeah, nothing really happens, that's it. It's not that fun, and it's just a random glitch that I figured out. This next one really isn't a glitch, but every time, as you can see, that was casual. Hit delete, and I go into a lobby, it puts you in infection for some reason. Okay, before I do that, I can tell you it's on modded casual, so, you know, you guys don't think I'm lying and stuff. So now all I have to do is go all the way down here. I'll keep it in first person, so you guys don't think I'm like... You go to any lobby at all. The one that, you know, obviously you weren't just in, and... There we go. And as you can see, if I go all the way back up here, no cutting again, because, you know... It's on infection. It's really weird. That's really it for glitches because they, you know, took everything out of the game. Where did the flower even go? No more flowers on top of these. The flowers are gone right here and it's just naked. But they do have these up here which occasionally go on and off. Which brings us to number 4. Map changes. And the lake is gone and so is the lighting. There used to be a blue light above here and that's... Doug is just broken now. Half the time when you try to grab Doug, as you can see, he just disappeared. Obviously, this didn't move either. This whole thing was filled with orange ambient lighting, and now it's just dull gray. Obviously, all of these changed, because why wouldn't they? Since the old science stuff is, you know, gone, it's still just a really big thing on a tiny plate. Okay, well, it is, but I'll get to that in a minute. Nothing much else to point out here, except this is, like, open still with the under construction sign. As you can see, it returned as well back to normal, except it has a flashback look. Here's number 5. Literally anything that I've accidentally done in the game. What if I could bring back the old maps? I think this might be the plan. So I did something really cool instead of bringing back the old map, which I'll get to that in a minute. Yeah, I froze them. Literally can't kill you or do anything at all. They're just sitting still and not moving. Okay, so unfortunately, I can't bring back Okay, never mind. I brought it back. I don't know what I'm saying. See, I'm splashing in the water, and I'm also... Yeah, this. It does it in the air, which I have no idea why, but water. And, yeah, you can actually just, like, swim in it. What's up? What's up, monk guy? How's it doing? I'm swinging your place, and you can even kill me. So, yeah, take that. Like I said earlier, if you do end up getting to something like this, you can actually see that the monk guys are, well, touchable. Come here. I'm stuck in here now, actually, because I can't get out. Yeah, no, I'm stuck. Okay, well, I guess that's the end. Let me go to the outro, I guess. But yeah, okay, that's the end of the video, guys. If you guys did enjoy, make sure, you know, like and, this thing right here. I can't read it. So if you guys did enjoy, yeah, tell me what things I missed and tell me the things that you missed. So, and how many you got. Anyways, just watch this creeper explode. No, I'm not the creeper.